Hi, and welcome to the first demonstration of Chore-R-Timer. In this case it's version 3. This demonstration is taking place on a BlueStack simulator which runs on a PC to allow me to record the screens. I'm also using the Chore-R-Timer's yellow background. Its default background is actually black, and you can change that via the settings. Right. What does Chore-R-Timer do? Well, essentially it allows the user to define a set of tasks that each have an amount of time associated with it, sometimes different amounts of time that must progress before the next task can be done. And these tasks are arranged in a list which work in a round robin fashion, so that you can spend 5 minutes on one task and then 5 minutes on another task and then go back up to the top again. Probably best done with an example. Now, two examples come to mind really easily. One is a turn, what would you call it, a way of making sure that kids will get a fair turn on a single resource, such as a PlayStation controller perhaps. Let's say they all have given 5 minutes each and they all take a turn so that no one misses out. Another use is for stations during weight training, that sort of thing, and whatever other uses you can think of. So let's carry on with an example. We'll start up here by adding our first chore in, and we'll use the example of the kids waiting on the PlayStation game controller. So we'll start with our first one. We'll call him Bill. We'll give him 5 minutes of playtime and 1 minute to hand the equipment to the next player. We'll add another one here. Now she was extra good this week, so she gets 7 minutes and 1 minute to hand the controller over to the next player. And just fill up, we'll add one more. Paul, let's say he gets the standard 5 minutes as well. Okay. Now, this is effectively a chore list. We've got 3 chores in here. We're starting with Bill. We can rearrange these by dragging them around into any order we want. We can also move the starting point to any person we want. And once we're satisfied, we can then click go to start the chore list running. And as you can see here, it completes in less than 7 minutes, so it's 6 minutes 53, 52, it's counting down. When it gets to 0, the rest period will take place. When it does get to 0, you'll get your notification, which usually can be a sound or a notification up here or vibrate on the phone. Use it all set bar settings. You can skip quickly through to the next player for whatever reason, like you can go down here to click the next one, make the next one active. You can also go backwards. You can pause where you are, you can continue, and you can do that also by clicking on the actual cell itself. You can also say, well, let's say Paul has gone home, you can disable him, and you'll see now we just cycle between the 2 remaining. Okay, and then let's say a little while later Paul comes back, so we put him back in again, and we're cycling through the whole 3. Right, to stop the list from running, we can click stop. To save the list, save. I won't do save, and you can load the list up again from the menu over here. Update the list. We can set skipping. What skipping does is allows you to effectively skip over running a particular chore task until a number of cycles of the whole list have elapsed. In this case, we'll skip this over 2. So effectively what will happen is that when it runs, and you'll see this when I do the next key, it won't run Paul until the 3rd run through. You'll see as we go through, we didn't run him, but we changed the skip 1 skip left. As we come down this time, no skips left, and this time Paul will actually run Now the other sort of skip that is possible is what's called the skip repeat. This effectively is run every, in this case, 2. So if I set up skip repeat to be 2, then every second run, every third run through, because it'll skip 2 and then run 1, it'll run and then it'll go back to skip another 2, then it'll run and skip another 2. Again, best shown an example. And as you can see, we're going forward here. He's down to 1. Jill, Bill, Jill, Bill. This time Paul gets a look in, and next time we come through it's Jill, Bill, and Paul misses out again until we get round to the next third run. Right, well that's just about all the basic functions. There is context menu, which does a lot of what the buttons do, except for this menu here, which is reset new. This is for creating a new list. It allows you to reset counts, create a new list, or you can reset the skips if you've elected for them not to be reset when you click stop. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you download the app and make use of it. If you've got any comments or suggestions, please send them in. I will answer, or attempt to answer every email I get. Thank you.